$200. I'm not even gonna lie. Working on the floor, working on your back for this amount of time is ridiculous. I did a T-case on a Nissan Juke Nismo RS, and I did a T-case job on that by mistake, and only charged the guy $300, but I was done in like 4 hours. Pretty much he wanted me to replace his downpipe for an aftermarket one, and the factory downpipe is so damn wide because the cat in it is so big that it would not drop down because the T-case in the way. So I had to drop the T-case to get the downpipe out, and then put the T-case back and put the newer downpipe. So, you know, I like I said, I dropped the T-case on that car by mistake for $300. I mean, if I knew I was doing, I would have probably charged like $600. But this job right here, $1,800 all day, all day. It's a lot of work. Also, I forgot to mention, when taking the T-case out, you're gonna see this hard line right here. This is for the ACD. The ATF fluid is in here. This line has the thread at the end, and it bolts onto the line that comes out to the T-case. You need to unscrew this line and pull down to take everything out, okay? So that's how you remove the T-case, and I'm waiting on Jax to send me the parts. Oh, that's what happens, man, when you fat. You get a hard time coming underneath the car, man. Still doing it though, still doing it. But yeah, man, this is the Evo. It is a pain. I love it. I only owned it for like a month now. It runs pretty good, you know, got some nice power. It's a job, man. It's a job. Another thing I want to share with you guys, once you put everything back together and you're gonna add new gear oil to the to the T-case. I saved mines, but I use Redline. I have it right here. I've been using Redline for years. It fixed a lot of my issues I had with trans. This is the fluid you want. 7590 GLO5 full synthetic gear oil. Okay, works really good. Eliminates a lot of notchy and dry starts, and you know, it's pretty good. So you want to top it off with almost a quart to add the fluid. John, what's up? To add the fluid to the T-case, you want to get yourself a pump. Where I have one right here. You could go on eBay, 20 bucks, man. Right here. This is the pump. I know it looks a little weird, but you kind of, you know, pull it back and, you know, suck all the fluid in, and it goes right into the fill bolts. Where if you're looking at the T-case, like I said, this is looking at it from the passenger side. You got your fill right here, and you got your drain right here. You can even drain from here if you want. This is a sight plate. If you take these bolts off right here, this allows you to inspect the teeth on the diff. Just make sure nothing is grind or chipped off. So if you ever strip this bolt, this one here has a magnet at the other side of it. If you ever strip it or whatever, and you ain't got the right wrench to take this off, don't sweat it. Hit these 4 bolts here. It has silicone inside, which is like a gasket. Get a flathead, pop it out, and let all the fluid come out. That will probably be more messy because this hole's a lot bigger than the drain. You take everything out, you can still inspect the inside, make sure everything is nice and good. Clean the plate, reseal it, put the 4 bolts, tighten up in the X pattern, and you're good, and just fill it from here. It's real tricky filling the T-case with the gear oil because obviously T-cases doesn't have a dipstick to let you know when it's full. They usually let you know when it's full when you're filling it from the fill drain bolt and the oil starts to kick back. On the Evo X, it tricks you. You'll be pumping and pumping and pumping, and then you see the fluid coming out. You're like, it's full. No, it's not. It has a lot of air in it. So when it starts to do that, put the fill bolt back on and tighten it. Let the car sit for like 10 minutes. But make sure your car is level. Make sure you got 4 jack stands and it's level. Let it sit for like 10 minutes. Let that fluid start to drop down to the bottom of the T-case and push some of that air up. Once 10 minutes go by, take the bolt out, Do it again. Pump, pump, pump until it kicks it out. Once it starts to kick it out, put the bolt, let it sit 10 minutes again, and wait. You know when it's full. When you take that fill bolt out, and the fluid automatically starts to come out. Once it starts to come out, it's full. You leave it alone.